So this is my third video of today, and these are the ones I tend to enjoy the most because it's, even though I can talk on a myriad of topics, these are the ones I find to be most pleasurable and enjoyable. It's called Album Spotlight Day. Now, this album came out in September 3rd, 1990. So it was the dawning of a new decade. Before the Y2K, before Berlin fell, I believe. 91 did that fall? Not sure. I think it was 91 that the Berlin Wall fell. Regardless, it was 1990. The 80s left. Music was changing. Certain styles were changing. There still was a uniqueness to it at that point, unlike today, where it's all the same rehashed nonsense. This was this artist's second album, and I think it's an absolutely brilliant, genius album. It's an album, like I said, the reason I spotlighted it is you can listen to it from start to end. You put it on, you enjoy it. When this album was released, mixed reviews. It did have a number one. It had like 2 top 10 singles, one of them being number 1. It was a departure from his prior album in style. It was more somber. That artist and album would be this one, George Michael, Listen Without Prejudice. Ironically, it's called Volume 1. Now, see this picture here? This is a very famous picture at Coney Island from like 1940. It's a fantastic album. Fantastic. I love this album. I loved it the day it came out. I have very fond memories of it. There's no picture. There's one single picture of George Michael in here. He wanted to be taken more of a serious artist, and he did achieve his goal with this. See, there was supposed to be a Listen Without Prejudice Part 2, which was supposed to be more of a dance-oriented album. Which I think that song, what was that, Too Funky, was released. But I don't know, for one reason or another. Now, this album sold like double platinum in the US, 7 million around the world, but considered a flop. What? Triumph today. Not after the album Faith, which I believe almost went diamond. I think it's like 9 million in the US today, his first solo album after leaving Wham. But here's a track listing. Prayer for Time. That was the number 1 lead-off single. Freedom 90. And we're kind of pissed off at him with Freedom 90 because he wasn't even in the video. It was just a bunch of supermodels, I forget the name. Whoever was the supermodels at the time, they were in that. And he actually burned his denim jacket or the leather jacket that he wore in Faith as a symbology. Hey, listen, you know what? I'm an artist. I'm a pop star. Don't want to be considered just a pop star, regardless. Then they have They Won't Go When I Go, Something to Save, Cowboys and Angels. That's a great song. It's almost like a lounge song like that. Doom, 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 doom. Fantastic song. Waiting for That Day, which was another fantastic song. It's got that 90s, almost a hip-hop beat throughout most of the songs in here. That was the 3rd single. I think it went top 40. Mother's Pride. Mother's Pride was almost anthemic because the Gulf War had just started in 90. That whole shite show. So that Heal the Pain, Soul Free, another great song. And Waiting Reprise, which is, I guess that's Waiting for the Day, which is actually longer than the song Waiting for the Day. But once again, like I said, get this album. This album is the bomb. This is one of my all-time favorite albums. CD, album, whatever which way. George Michael, Listen Without Prejudice. Great title, iconic cover because it's an iconic photo. Just great music through and through. There you go. Go buy it. Go get it. Go find it. I actually had this and I just lost it. I literally think I bought this for like $4 on Amazon. Brand